going to build a vertical garden using a pallet. First, you need to find a pallet that is safe. You don't want to introduce chemicals into your garden, so make sure that the pallet is marked HT for heat treatment. Next, you will want to gather the tools for your project. I will be using some 2x4s, some shears, a stapler, and a professional grade weed barrier. To line your pallet, you will want to cut your weed barrier twice the length of the pallet and then cut it down the middle so you can insert it inside the pallet. Next, you will want to pull the weed barrier through the pallet. Next, you will want to pull the weed barrier through the slats, making pockets. Now it's time to staple the weed barrier to the pallet. I recommend stapling the top and bottom first. Now it's time to make the pockets. Starting from the bottom, because that pocket may be a little smaller, and then going up the pallet until all 3 pockets are made. You will need to turn the pocket inside out and push it through the pallet. Once the pocket is slightly below the end of the pallet, pull the edge up and staple the crease to the board. After the pocket is in place, smooth out the back of the lining and staple closest to the bottom board to secure your pocket. As you move up the pallet, you can tuck in the sides and staple along the side, and then repeat the process with the other 2 pockets. technically from here, your planter is ready to use. But I have decided, since I will be putting this planter near a wall, that I'm going to put it on a stand so it stands a little bit away from the wall. Here I will be adding the 2x4s to the bottom of the pallet so it can stand upright. I have found a couple of 2x4s in my garage. They're not exactly the same, but that's okay because I'm not really worried about aesthetics. I just want it to be able to stand upright without falling over or touching the wall. Well, when it rains, it pours. And we had to bring this project inside. Well, along with the rain, my idea of using the Bradley nailer was not a good idea. It didn't stand for even a second. So I pre-drilled some holes in the 2x4s and screwed 2 screws in each 2x4, securing it to the bottom of the pallet. Now we're ready to add some potting mix in the pockets and a plant of your choice. In this planter today, we're gonna plant some strawberries. Well, the plants are in. Don't tell my husband I've made a mess of his garage. I've moved the pallet stand back outside and they are getting their first shower. And they're hiding my ugly air conditioning unit. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. And any better ideas are more than welcome. Thank you. Have a great day.